prepare for your minds to be blown. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy. Hello. In today's video, I want to share my 2020 vision board with you guys. But before I show it to you, before we get into it, before anything, I need to tell you that I am shook to my core. I made this vision board yesterday, and by the time I was done, it was already getting dark outside, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll just pack away and I'll finish filming the rest of this video tomorrow. And I kid you not even 20 minutes had elapsed before something on my vision board came true. And not even like a little insignificant thing. This is a major thing that is going to completely change the trajectory of my life, turn my world upside down, make it 5,000 times better. And it's something that I genuinely believed just would not happen, that it was just impossible. But literally within 20 minutes of me putting it on my vision board, somehow it came true. So my vision board is magic, and I'm so excited and also a little bit terrified because like there's some voodoo at work here. It's crazy. I'm gonna get into that later in more detail, but like serious things are happening here. Before I get into showing you guys my vision board and talking a little bit more about that, go ahead and take a second to subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Maybe I should have put that on my vision board. This was my first time ever making a vision board, and it was kind of a daunting task for me, if I'm honest, because I was like, this vision board needs to encapsulate all the things I want in my life, and I don't really know what any of those things are. But when I actually sat down and started going through the process of putting it together, it was really easy, it was really enjoyable, and here we are with the vision board, which I am about to show you. Ta-da! It would have been nice to have an actual board or maybe some cardboard to make this on, but again, I'm doing a no buy year, so I just had to make do with the paper that I had hanging around, which is fine, like it does the job, apparently very, very well. Now I want to show you guys all of my different categories, what it looks like, what it means for me, and what I'm hoping that my vision board will manifest for me. The first category I have is all to do with my health, my mental health and my physical health. So I have my veggies here, drink more water, and then I have this woman doing the splits. Apparently I'm trying to do the splits in 2020. Don't know how that's gonna go. I can barely touch my toes. And then like meditation, yoga, all of those kinds of things to like get me in a better headspace and give me some mental clarity, as well as working on being healthier physically. Not to necessarily lose weight or fit into a tiny pair of shorts or like get abs, which honestly would have been goals for me in the past. I don't care about that anymore. I just want my body to be healthy. Next, I have my little travel section. And here I want to stop and make a point about making this vision board and a big challenge that I faced. Because what I found at the beginning was like, I just couldn't dream big enough. I almost didn't want to set myself challenges that I felt like I could fail on. And I didn't want to set myself up to fail. So a lot of the time, instead of like dreaming big and thinking, well, if I could do anything, if I could manifest anything, what would it be? I was kind of choosing things that I knew I could do, or that were already lined up in my life. So for instance, travel is a big feature on here, but I also know that I'm already planning a trip to Southeast Asia this year. Like travel is all but signed, sealed, and delivered. So that section, although yes, I do want to travel, I know I'm gonna travel. So this was not my best vision board making experience, because I really wasn't pushing myself to like think, well, what if I could have anything? Which is a big thing about vision boards. It's not like a to-do list of things you know you can achieve. And that's kind of how I was treating it at the start. The next area that has very little in it is my Spark Joy decluttered area. And the reason it has very little in it is because it's decluttered. I just really want to work on having less this year. I'm doing a no buy year. If you haven't checked that out, I'll link the videos down below. But I'm really working on like bringing less into my life and just moving a bunch of stuff out. I want to feel lighter. The big thing for me right now, I'm working on it. Next, my big section down here is my relationship section. I've got a picture of Cody right here, and I have this quote, "as free as the ocean," and this really spoke to me because I've mentioned this before. I love my life and my lifestyle. If you didn't know, I live in the Middle East right now as an expat, and that comes with so many amazing experiences. I love it, but it does have a huge and negative impact on my relationship with family and like my boyfriend. Not to say that we have bad relationships or anything, because we definitely don't, but I don't get to spend as much time with them as I would want to. So that idea of being as free as the ocean, just being able to come and go as you please and not being tied to someone else's schedule, that is like the ultimate goal for me. You can see I've got another quote here. "You put your arms around me and I'm home," and then I have the picture of me and Cody, because we just at this point would love to live in the same country. I think most couples feel that way. And here's where my miracle moment comes in. I'm gonna try and make this story as short and easy to follow as possible because it's a little bit complicated. But essentially, because I qualified as a teacher in Wales, once you qualify, there's an extra induction period that you have to go through to kind of, I guess, cement your qualification so that you're qualified for life. And since I have been working at international schools ever since I graduated, I've never done that induction year. Ever since before I graduated, and for the last 3 years, the information that I've had has been that you only get 5 years to complete that induction period, and then it's like, you're done, like your time's up. I've done a lot of research about it. I emailed a lot of people about it to see if there was any wiggle room, since I have been teaching, but I haven't been teaching at one of these like designated schools where you can do the induction. So it really seemed like next year I was gonna have to find myself one of these special schools, get the induction done, and since there aren't any of those where Cody needs to be for his work, we were just gonna have to live in different countries again. Then not even 20 minutes after I finished making this board yesterday, I got an email from someone in response to a query about all of this, and she said that right now there is no time limit. So whereas before it had been 5 years, suddenly it's not anymore. I can just go back whenever and it'll be fine, and I can continue to have my qualification and like nothing bad will happen, which is completely the opposite information that I've gotten from everyone else. That this woman is like the woman. This is like the authority that makes the rules on this kind of thing. And I'm shook. Like I said, this is something that I thought was a complete impossibility. I just thought there was no workaround there. I was like, how am I gonna make this work if I can't go to California, if he can't come to where I need to be? Like, how are we going to be together? And magically, it would seem, now we just can. That means I can go and I can live with Cody and we can be together in the same country, in the same house. This vision board, you guys, is magic. So this area of my vision board is already coming true. Let's see how the universe does on finding me my house on the beach for me and Cody to live in. That was a bit of a stretch, but that's when I started making the switch from like mundane things that I knew that I could achieve to like big dreams. I'm like, what if we just like have a beach house in California? What if we just suddenly become millionaires and can afford to do that? But you never know. And then my last area is really kind of tied to that, and that's why I've saved it till last. This is my YouTube channel. I'm working on growing my YouTube channel and like getting my message out to more people. I feel like recently I've really finally, I mean, I've been on YouTube for a long time, but I finally discovered what my passion is on YouTube, the message that I want to share with people, and I'm excited to get that out there. I want to teach people about how to live your best life and what that actually looks like and how you can achieve your dreams and all of these kinds of really positive, uplifting things that I'm super excited to share with people. So with that said, I set myself a very, very ambitious goal of 20,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. Originally, I was gonna set it to 10, but I was like, girl, like you're almost on 9. If you set it to 10, that's like not really ambitious at all. And then I also set, again, hugely ambitious, goal of £1,000 a month from YouTube, because when I first get to California, I'm not like gonna fall into a teaching position. I know that. And so I'm just gonna like have to hustle, get my side hustle on and try and like get in a little bit of money that way, because I don't want money to be the thing that comes between me and this beautiful dream that is somehow coming true. So yeah, that's my vision board. I'm just so excited about this, and I'm also kind of freaked out because like dreams are coming true. Honestly, when I decided to do this and to, you know, dip my toes into the water of the whole manifestation craze, I didn't think there was anything like cosmic about it. I just thought if you put your goals up in front of you and you look at them every day, then psychologically you will be more driven to achieve them. But then I don't know. Maybe there is some cosmic magic going around, because I mean, things that I thought impossible have become true. Yeah, so far 2020 off to a good start for Ames. Feeling pretty positive about it. I would love to know if you guys have ever made a vision board before. Did it work for you? What kinds of things did you put on there? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you have any like cosmic magic stories like mine, let me know. I'm super interested. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, join our family, and for those of you who are already subscribed, shout out to the Odd Squad. I'm not cool enough to do that, for real. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that you are wonderful people and that you have the power to change the world. I will see y'all next time. Bye.